Hello, you guys. Welcome and good morning. This is Diamond Rose with some jobs to inform you guys about these recent jobs that are on Indeed. And the first company of the day is Native American Technology, and it's a remote position. It's a full-time job position. And they even have a website that you can go on to. I'll post a link for the Indeed website that you can get into when you want to click on the apply on company site. So you can go straight there. And the Indeed salary guide, not provided by employer, but the yearly salary is $91,500 through 116 K. A year is Indeed's estimated salary for the role in remote. And the full job description for this job is right here. NATEC is recruiting for a mid-level program analyst, supporting the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA administrative. The ideal candidate for this position will be highly effective at accomplishing the above tasks while also implementing creative solutions to unexpected situations that may arise. This candidate must be highly proficient at managing multiple tasks at once and communicating progress to achieve expected deadlines. Additionally, this candidate will have a keen sense of process improvements and act as a self-starter to implement these changes. Maintaining active communication with team members to efficiently accomplish tasks and receiving real-time feedback to implement effectively are vital to this role. Therefore, strong verbal and written communications skills are very critical. A successful program analyst will actively build professional relationships with internal and external customers. Responsibilities. The responsibilities include, but are not limited to, the following: budget. Contractor is required to use governing rules and regulations that provides management with advice and guidance on the budget formulation, and execution stages. Contractor is required to assist managers in the budget formation process by gathering, analyzing, and entering requirements in automated tools. Contractor is required to assist managers in the budget execution process by monitoring obligations and expenditures, communicating funding status from various sources of funding to include appropriations type and external funding, identifying surpluses and or shortfalls, and making recommendations on movement of funds and or requests for additional funds. Contractor must identify and or solve financial discrepancies. Contractor is required to provide various budget reports. Position management. Contractor must implement governing rules and regulations, provide management and with advice and guidance on establishing and filling positions and submit requests to execute actions. Contractor must use various automated tools to monitor and track workforce and staffing levels. Position management and or personal actions and gains and losses. Ensures actions are processed by the servicing organizations. Contractor must assist with support of actions, draft documents, pay decision tools, increase requests, job analyst tools, position requests, etc. Use input from various sources, resumes, applications, interview notes, manager's input, etc. Submit said documentation for processing. Contractor must track developmental employees until they reach their full performance level and advise management of possible promotion timeframes for said employees. Contract must identify employees on temporary assignments, tracking not to exceed dates, and coordinate with management on appropriate next steps in order to submit requests in a timely manner. And then also I'm going to scroll down and it says personal support. Read a few more of these, you guys, and let you guys know what this job is about. You know, some of what the job is about. Contractor is required to track requests and or coordinate acknowledgement and distribution of a list of service certifications and pins. Awards management. Contractor must use governing rules and policies to provide management with advice and guidance on the use of various award tools to recognize employees. Contractor must track awards to ensure the directorate and or group do not exceed allocation and final processing. This part is about travel. As requested, contractor prepares travel authorization and or vouchers. Contractor will generate various travel and or route path reports. Now this job has qualifications that are required and is typically requires a BA bachelor's degree and 8 to 12 years of prior relevant experience or master's with 6 to 10 years of prior relevant experience. And it is posted this job today, you guys. And it didn't tell how many people they're hiring for this position, how many applicants they're hiring for this position at all. But this is a company called Native American Technology, and the job role for this position will be, once again, program analyst. So apply, guys, if you think you are able to get this job. If you have any kind of these skills, this is a senior level position. Not an entry level, but it's a senior level position. The salary that's estimated, Indeed's estimated salary for this job, for this remote job, is $91,000 to all the way up to $116K. Now, this next job is called Elliot Bay Design Group LLC. It's a remote position that's full time. And then the job role will be designer 1. And Indeed's estimated salary for this role in remote is $66,000 all the way up to $84,000. And I will go through this with you guys briefly. The job description: a senior level position responsible for independently developing complex marine structural designs. A designer 1 is responsible for guiding junior designers on structural designs and for performing quality assurance functions. Principal accountabilities, individual tasks, duties, and responsibilities of the position. Like I just said, of the position, excuse me, guys. Evaluate engineering concepts and develop functional structural designs of marine vessels and components, and provide design support to project team members by reviewing project requirements, meeting with clients and project team members, and drafting project reports. Develop and maintain familiarity with USCG and ABS regulations. Quality. Document work activities, significant project events, and project related communications by maintaining a personal log and company files. Participate in the continuous improvement of internal design processing procedures, and standards. Safeguard client and EBDG proprietary materials, ideas, copyrights, and inventions. And this is telling you guys about the corporate citizens, how you handle with that, and consistent with the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA. It is the policy of Elliot Bay Design Quality to provide reasonable accommodation when requested by a qualified applicant or employee with a disability, unless such accommodation would cause an undue hardship. The policy regarding reasons for reasonable accommodations applies to all aspects of employment, including the application process. And the requirements, education requirements, will be high school diploma or GED, work experience with licensing, engineering firms, or with marine-related, production, or transportation industries, auto CAD certificate or equivalent experience, SolidWorks certificate or equivalent experience, specific skills and abilities, strong auto CAD, SolidWorks, and Rhino skills, thorough understanding of marine construction materials, ability to produce welding schedule. And they have the internal or external vocational experience, typically 8 or more years of professional experience performing detailed design. Shall also have extensive professional experience in marine construction and repair and or industrial engineering, Coast Guard regulations, classification society rules, and marine transportation. Physical and mental demands, travel, lifting restrictions, etc. Ability to operate computer workspace stationed in an office environment for up to 10 hours per day, capable of travel by automobile and airplane, ability to conduct strenuous vessel inspection, including climbing ladders and working in confined spaces. And they're hiring for this position. I said every now and then I will get a job in here that's not fully 100% remote from home. This is the job right here, you guys, with this company called Elliot Bay Design Group LLC. Even though it says remote, it's requiring you to climb ladders, it's requiring you to work in confined spaces and things of that nature, you guys. And the job role for this job is Designer 1. And get on it, guys. That'll be all for these two for this video. And I hope you guys keep on going. The opportunities are knocking at your door. Open them. Get a piece of that job pie everybody's getting, and get that money, you guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You got this. You can do this. Let's go. Never give up, because that's not an option. Keep going. Keep your head up, and let's go. Let's go.